I would say he's still under the system of white supremacy, and is the white supremacist, according to Mr. Obama himself. He wouldn't have that job. If any black person who forgets that is forgetting a very important fundamental. He couldn't even been running. His name would have not been known. He wouldn't have had a white mother in Kansas who could teach him anything if the white supremacists had not agreed to that. See, I'm talking about white supremacy, thinking about it in depth, not just on the surface. There are a lot of black people just think he just walked in there and say, hey, I'm a president. I'm going to be president, and I'm going to be president because I want to be president, and it don't make no difference what you white people think. He didn't walk in there like that. When he was campaigning, he said, I'm asking you all to help me. And white people came out in Springfield, Illinois, by the thousands, and took a look at him and say, you know what, I think I'll give this boy a chance, you know, to go through the training that we have given him, you know. Because, you know, and like Mr. Obama himself said, you know, in 4 years you can snatch me out of here anyway. They can snatch him out of there before 4 years. Yeah, they can. He can give up that seat tomorrow if the white people decide, hey, that's right. He'll walk right in there, right in the middle of all them papers that are stacked up on his desk. And he's trying to solve problems and all like that. And they walk right in there and they tell him, hey, just like the mafiosa, the organized crime, which is what white supremacy is. They just walk in and say, hey, you know, we made a decision this morning. You out of here. We got a janitor's job for you at Union Station. And that's where he will be. He came to work at 9, at 10, he's down there putting on his janitor's cap and drawing his equipment out of the storage room for buffing floors. First black president. Photograph of it. You know how Mr. Obama looks.
Yes, sir.
He can look the same way, smiling, behind a broom in Union Station in Springfield, Illinois, or whatever the train station is there. I say, how did you go from president to here? White people decided it. Say, well, what do the black people think about that? Well, who cares? They better try to hold on to that janitor's job they got if they got one.
Wow.
Yeah, who does the hiring and firing all over the world? Well, I don't know. The Chinese built the Three Gorges Dam with permission. I'm going to show you just how far that goes. They ain't building no dam nowhere without permission. Permission from whom? The white supremacists, that's who.
Wow.
Because they know how to disrupt dam building or anything else you're trying to put up. Well, I got a nice house. Step out your door the next day, big sign there say foreclosure. Well, they can't do that. Oh, yeah? You better be out of here day after tomorrow. But that ain't right. I'm not talking about right. I never told you anything about right except when I tell you what's right. White is right. It's against the law. I make the law. Haven't you heard? I am the law. In the old days, black people understood that. Sure, because we would look up and we would say, hey, here come the law. I don't see no badge. Hey, that's a white man walking through the ghetto, man. That's the law. It was in your face. There was a sign hanging up everywhere. You go looking for the sign. Anytime you walk into a place and you see some white people around, you would look for the sign saying where you're supposed to be. Because there's one hanging up there somewhere.
Wow.
If you wanted to drink of water, I mean, you look for the sign. You ain't going to drink water anywhere. In a restroom, forget it. Probably won't be one. Big sign on that, too, for whites only.
I had
Get on a train, same thing. Where's the colored section? Don't you know, boy? Go to the last car. The last car is a half a mile down the track. Go to the last car if you want to ride the train. You got 2 minutes to see if you can do a Jesse Owens down there, because we're leaving.
Wow.
You and your grandmother, too, and she's on crutches.
Wow.
She better learn how to run like Jesse.
Who was also a victim of white supremacy.
Absolutely. Hitler said that. Call him an animal. When Jesse Owens ran around that track and beat everybody doing it, Hitler said, "Hey, that's not even in the rules. So you matching, a person with an animal."
Wow.
Yeah, if you put a horse out there, I mean, you expect a horse to run faster, right? But a horse is a horse, and a nigger is the same as a horse. You ride him and beat him.
Wow. Wow.